Oh man.
We are on.
Yeah, man. Let me get this motherfucking music going. Who's gonna do the intro? Hey, shout out again to Big Brother Jay Drews to stop in and donate some of his time and opinions to act a motherfucking fool with us here on Tuesday. So
Yeah,
thank you, Jay
again.
Drews. Yeah, short notice. Other brother is out. It's that time of the year to catch that sickness. So hopefully he feels better soon. All right, let me get this motherfucking music playing.
We'll get it one day, baby.
That's it.
It's time to rock this motherfucker with three the hard way. Take off Eddie P, three the hard ways. It's time to rock this motherfucker with three the hard way. Take off Eddie P, three the hard ways. It's time to rock this motherfucker.
Oh, here we go. Old Bayless is out, man, in the chat.
Three
In
the
the chat
hard
room.
ways.
Room.
This motherfucker
It's time to rock this
start
motherfucker
texting
with
that
three
intro
the
in, bro.
hard way. Take off Eddie P, three the hard way.
Shout out to Beat Down Brown for providing the beats and shit on this
All
motherfucker.
day,
Get at
every
him.
day. Shout out
Yeah,
to
he's
Beat down Brown.
yeah, shout out to Old Money. Shout out to Kid Capri. Shout out, one time to the nose. And yeah, it just don't even sound right coming from us. We just don't have that energy, man. That's for the young gun. That's the young gunner right there, man. I can't do it, man. I mess around and I go hoarse. I'm done trying to be that geek this late in the evening.
well, you know that shit comes straight off the top of his head. Like he ain't playing
Yeah, man.
all day.
Yeah.
Because an instant fucking fool anytime you need him to be. Man, yeah, get better, bro. Get better.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Shit,
sir.
man. What you guys been into, man?
Hey, man, just trying to make it. That's all. Same old shit. Ain't nothing changed. But the underwear, you know.
Gotta,
Ain't shit changed.
gotta do that.
What's up with this new strain, man? We might not be changing underwear again for a while, man. We might be back in the crib again. This Omarion is coming at us.
Man, Omarion, Megatron, whatever the fuck, man. This shit is mutating to the point where they just gonna be like, hey man, just stop breathing. You'll be fine. If you just stop breathing, you'll be fine.
Yeah, see, I almost got us in trouble in the first 3 minutes. I just said, stop pretending this ain't game of research.
Oh, it don't matter, man. We gonna throw this shit on on the blockchain anyway. Matter of fact, that's the other thing I wanted to to bring up. Thank you, thank you for reminding me,
Yeah.
because YouTube
break it.
censorship on these sensitive topics. We are going to be upload our videos to a service called Library. They run Odyssey. Oh, excuse me. Oh God, I've been smoking all. So this will create content for us that is monetized instantly. You actually get paid to watch TV. It's set up just like YouTube. You just pick the content you want. You get what you censored, and you get paid to watch the shit that you like.
Nice.
It's insane. Yeah. So yeah, check us out on there. The link will be in pop up here too. So I'll throw that up there. Be a QR code. Shit. But yeah. So what were you saying about Dr. Fauci?
Oh,
About
when I was
go
just
ahead.
wondering when he's gonna come clean.
Dude's
Dude,
still
he's
sticking
some-
to that it could be a
Theory.
yeah, wet market thing.
Yeah.
I can barely hear you
I'd like
guys,
to
man. I don't know
send
if it's me.
you.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we
I
hear
can
you.
hear you.
You hear me good? I can't
Yeah.
hear you, both of you guys. It's like very, very low. What's going on?
I meant to send you a link, but
Fix it in the
how
mix side. I could.
how?
I hear
Oh, you got to
some.
fix it to the mix side.
Hopefully. Yeah, it sounds fine on my end.
Okay.
Mine too.
Yeah, it might just be a setting.
Okay.
You know what? Check your Shore settings.
Right. Hold on. All right. Go ahead.
This cat actually
We're both
typed
like,
in.
I
That's
got it.
right. You rocking with the best 3 PMD of Flavor Room Def Pod production. This cat is stupid. Oh my
Yeah,
God.
I got you. I got you.
cool.
We Gucci.
All right, you get
Yeah,
it?
I'm good. I'm good. Yeah, I got it. I was messing with it earlier. I forgot all about it. Yeah.
All right, sweet.
Yeah, we try to rock with the best. The rocking with the
Yeah.
best.
We
The best
can.
is under the weather. It's all right. It happens. It's that time, man. Like you said.
Yeah. Or Marion's gonna get us all. How fucking weird is this? That they announced this shit. They don't they got everybody scared already. Like just
Yeah,
be scared.
somewhat. It's like, happy holidays. You know what I mean? Keep your ass at home.
Yeah.
That's all. Keep your matter of fact, just stay home. You know what I mean? After the holidays, stay home because it's not going to be good. Because we don't know what the fuck this is. And then that
Yeah.
shit you sent me about that, whatever, that Pac-Man.
Oh, let me bring that shit up real quick. That was fucking weird, man.
It ain't weird. This is where we at, baby. This is where we
Yeah,
at.
yeah.
That's all. It's not weird. It's just, science. Science, as my man saying, Jurassic Park. Science will find a way.
Yeah, let's
Weird
see.
science.
Love that movie. Yes, sir.
World's first
Great-
living
great
robots
movie.
can now self reproduce. Oh, it's fucking amazing. Yeah, how about that, man? Fucking Terminators.
When you're a small business, efficiency
Oh,
matters.
this is some
It's why I
bullshit.
cut my own hair.
All right.
Gotcha.
Yeah, that Def Pod production brings you motherfucking ads. We got to deal with them, so you got to deal with them. Here we go. Stem cells from frogs.
Xenobots.
I need some of them tweezers. That's fucking nuts, bro.
How awesome would that be if they would be able to use it for the ocean?
Yeah, they always try to sell that ocean shit on you. Don't you care about the oceans? Oh, let me cut this.
Yeah, man.
God.
That was crazy. You sent that. I was like, what? Oh, here we go. doing its
Yeah.
own thing, and reproducing, and shape shifting, and all kind of shit.
Yeah.
Everything we see on our sci-fi movies.
Hey, how much you want to bet that's into the one of these booster shots?
Man, don't say that shit,
Yo,
man.
yo, listen.
Don't say that shit, man.
Hey,
Damn.
What if
man,
the
these cats are still sticking to the story that it might have came out of a wet market.
Just man, move on, man.
Okay, you're
Man,
right. You're right. I'm
yeah,
sorry. I'm
yeah.
what if
sorry.
Come on, man.
You're just trying to get
the
us.
reverse? What
Yeah.
if the reverse of that is, anyway? Oh shit!
All right. All right. So
So there's a
yeah. So
movie
this
out
comes to you, dude.
that deals with this technology. For those of you who like gaming,
Yeah.
can I
All right,
give a
man.
quick plug?
Go for it, sir.
Diesel Bloodshot, 2020.
Okay. Got you. The Diesel.
They just call them
Mm.
nano. They do the same exact
Same
thing.
thing. Got you. See, art
Damn.
imitating life, baby. That's all that is.
Motherfuckers ain't making no superheroes though.
No.
This shit just gonna get you sick. This is gonna fuck shit up.
Okay.
This is
Moving
bad.
on. Our
Just
boy
violence.
Chappelle back in the news again,
How
trying to
about
make the
that?
rounds, and I don't think it went too well for him. Trying to go back to the high school and talk to the kiddos, and yeah, they're not feeling him right now, man. I guess this generation, he's the old grumpy, black dude.
I don't.
So what do you think? Where do you think the kids are coming from? Being that
I
damn,
think.
voiceful.
I think they're that just easily influenced, like we all were at that age. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Like, how many of
Okay.
us didn't want to be Ice Cube?
Gotcha.
When I was
Not
growing up,
knowing, yeah, not knowing he's at home writing scripts.
yeah,
We
and
thought he was this
just
notorious gangster, but yeah, go ahead.
this, their favorite artist is at home somewhere with the opposite sex.
Got it.
Uh, just in secret. But they do this. But no, they address that. They address that partially. How saying that some of this is sort of like a kind of a fad. You know what I mean? Like
Mhm.
caring about it and acting like somebody that to care about.
Oh,
Yeah,
the fake,
it's
that fake,
yeah,
the fake concern because they never had no real struggle, and they attach
yeah,
themselves
Oh,
to
facts.
whatever's hot at the
yeah,
time. Okay,
yeah.
yeah,
And that's
Chase.
I
there it is. That's it.
I
That's
mean, but
their
there was a
favorite
couple of
part.
things that Chappelle did that was like fucking commendable. It was like, because they didn't want to name this theater after him, right?
Right.
He comes off and was like, hey man, then raise some money. Name it whatever you want, you know.
Mm.
But yeah, nobody wants to care about the institutions themselves. They just want to fucking bitch about some shit everybody else bitches about. Think about that.
Didn't even think about that aspect of it. Like I said, I'm trying to
Yeah.
get a perspective on what these kids are tripping on. Because for us, y'all should be thankful that man decided to come in and bless y'all.
Yeah.
And they come across like, man, who the hell is he? You know,
Dude,
you done
Chappelle
pissed
went to
off
our
my
high school.
one, you done pissed off my one gay friend that I never talked to until today.
Because why? Because I called him a fag. No.
see
But
that
that's
shit.
how they do.
Yeah.
That's how they do. This is fake outrage, man. Just because it's cool to be outraged. Because when you turn on the TV, everybody's outraged about something. Like my
Right.
daughter watches these fucking videos on YouTube. Just people watching
Reaction.
shit on the internet. Yeah, and they're outraged. Like we do here. It's just weird. I don't know.
Right. We do it all the time. Yeah. But yeah, okay. I get it now. That's where these kids are at now. They just jumping on the bandwagon to feel something.
They're oblivious to the actual elephant. I mean, the fact that these execs are cool with him using the word nigger, but as soon as you say fag,
Yeah.
flame, something to that effect, that's
Any
considered
derogatory.
derogatory towards the LGBTQ you're canceled or you're questionable. Your whole character, beginning of your life, even if you just told a joke.
Damn. Nice perspective. I like that, Jay. Yeah, that was nice. Yeah.
They just want to, like you say, complain. They want 5 minutes of, I don't know what you would
Outrage.
call it.
Yeah.
Outrage, yeah.
5 minutes of outrage, not
Youthful
fame, just
angst.
outrage.
Yeah.
Damn.
I mean,
Exactly.
did you guys famous people in your high schools? I don't remember any.
Yeah.
Like I remember, like not like Dave Chappelle famous. Well, I guess nobody's Dave Chappelle famous.
Old boy from what's his name? Ed O'Neill, old boy from Married with
Yeah.
Children.
Oh, that's right. I
Yeah.
forgot you went to Urson. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So shit.
But yeah, I
other
mean,
than that.
we would never shit on that dude though. Like
Nah,
never,
man.
Like I remember when
Right.
I mean, we just had a level of respect for our elders, let alone a celebrity that's from your town. You know what I mean? There's just certain cats or certain people you just give a pass to. Just like, I'm glad he home.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, he or she. You know what I mean? You just don't.
Right.
You know what I mean? You don't do no shit like that and show your ass. I mean, thank God that Dave is still on his not allowing cell phones and all that shit in his shows.
Yeah.
And he did the same thing so nobody could record that shit. So yeah, I'm glad he's still on that.
Did you you guys read this tweet? It was fucking dope. Yeah, just
What'd he say?
I mean, the dude took this complete negative cancel, this canceling again from teenagers, which, shouldn't amount to anything, and turned it into something like unique and positive.
Yeah.
So, he goes, talk is cheap unless I do it. And the Duke Ellington School is a glorious institution. Within those walls, I've found a context to explore my creativity. Duke Ellington has large part prepared me to undertake this noble and difficult profession. It was a fine institution before any of its current occupants. God damn, I'm old. Got there.
Struggling.
Yeah, it'll be a fine institute long after their tenure is done. My only intent is to ensure Duke Ellington has the opportunity to train its artists unfettered. So,
yeah,
man. I mean, nobody could bring attention to these failing, like libraries and theaters and all this shit that really makes entertainers.
Right.
Like we don't support these things, and they're gonna be gone.
Like you said, there's somebody that's in that audience who's going to be a star. Eventually. It's just, it's just like you said, man. We in this cancel culture for whatever reason because everybody has a say. Now, if you got a phone, you got to you got to say somewhat.
Yeah.
And that's where we are right now. Before it was only it was certain gatekeepers who could really make or break people. But now everybody feel they have the right. Well, I could end this career. Watch this. Them damn Twitter fingers.
Yeah. Just think. Twitter got Bill Cosby. You know what I mean?
Sure
Nobody
Twitter
gave a fucking Bill.
Yeah.
That shit went viral.
Yeah.
Because nobody was first to show.
Right. Right. I like dude though. I like him, but I hear exactly what you're saying.
Yeah, you ain't had to
I'm
do
just
that.
keeping it 100.
Facts.
Yeah, no
And that
serious
happened. And that happened. Yeah, man. Like you said, I don't get it, man. I don't get it.
I mean, what happened to the power of bringing people together?
I mean, that was his attempt.
Yeah. I don't even put on the parents, but just that perspective seems to be almost absent.
Right. That's why you got the top comedians saying they don't even want to do college campuses no more.
Yeah, which is completely wrong.
It doesn't even make sense. That would be like the first place. You know how much was that dude, Dane Cook or whatever, how much money he made doing those college tours or whatever?
Oh, God, he was trash too. that dude sucked. He fucking sucked.
Man,
I couldn't stand watching him, man.
But
he wasn't funny to me.
I got you, man. But
I'm sorry.
When I think of college campuses, whatever, I think of that dude because he had those tours and he made a grip.
Yeah.
Yes.
So that's all. Like now you got Chris Rock, Chappelle, and a couple other heavyweights who are saying, they don't even want to do college campuses no more because they all on that shit.
Jesus.
Mindset of a culture that moves towards consent can be on after the act. I mean, I know that's kind of. I mean, this is the logic that we're dealing with.
Yes.
We need to watch a video of you and your partner to make it. Yes, I'm gonna dedicate my time as governor. I'm gonna say which state to watch those videos that she said yes all the way to the end.
To the end. Until I'm walking her to her car or to the door or whatever,
Breakfast after she meets up with her homegirls and mentions your name, and they're like, "Ew," and she's like, "Oh, I didn't say yes."
Yeah,
I didn't
how was that? Speaking of that, man, that was crazy. Like that Indian comedian, he went on a date with the chick, and I guess they had sex, and she said it was trash, and then she went after his career afterwards.
Wow, the dick was that bad?
Yeah, and there was like, she was trying to say that he assaulted her or whatever. They're like, what you just described was just bad sex, and everybody had to explain that to her. But she was going in like, like something happened. Like, yeah, something happened. It was bad sex. Dude didn't do nothing wrong. It was that little. He's funny as hell, little skinny Indian dude or whatever.
It's the last time I'm gonna tell you, wrong hole, motherfucker. Rape.
But it was her friends who were trying to tell everybody. It was like, quit trying to cancel this dude. He has a career. You know what I mean? This will destroy him if you continue this route. And it was like, sweetheart, what you describing is just a bad date.
A bad encounter.
That's all it was. It wasn't nothing. He didn't do anything creepy. He just didn't perform well. And she tried to kick it up a notch in this, Me Too movement.
These bitches ain't shit, boy. Bitches ain't shit. God damn,
it's crazy. And there's a difference. There's a difference. There's a difference. This disclaimer. There's a disclaimer. There's a difference.
Yeah,
ladies out there know.
But it's man. Yeah, there is a huge difference. I wanted to blame it on their generation, but no, I can't do that either.
No,
it's
like
just
I said, man,
dudes doing it in their generation.
Yeah, that part.
Yeah, that Don Lemon shit.
Hey, man, smell my finger. Smell my finger. Yeah. Dip and sniff. We got to stop that, man. We too grown.
We're gonna start a movement. That's our greeting. Wow, what's up, man?
Nah, man, you got to keep that on your side, Jay. Man, we won't get invited nowhere. They're like, the motherfuckers play with their fingers. Nah,
they're doing the Don Lemon, man. They're doing the Don Lemon.
Doing the Don Lemon.
Oh,
don't invite them cats, man. They be tripping. Don't smoke around them. Don't drink around them. You know what I mean? They get to throwing up their fingers, and it ain't gang signs. Some other shit these cats are on. But man, that shit's crazy, pimp.
I mean, did I sit back in a boardroom and just decide these things? What could be ridiculous, ultra liberal thing this generation to just accept?
Dude, it ain't hard, man. I mean, just send out a tweet.
Yeah.
It ain't hard.
I think tweeting is old, man. You see old boy retired today? Motherfucker been there 16 years. Motherfucker's been tweeting 16 years. Jack Dorsey? What's his name? Jack Dorsey or something like that?
Oh, yeah. He stepped down. Yeah.
Yeah. But fucking 16 years, man. Like that
Hey
is
man,
old technology. Motherfuckers that moved on.
it's not going nowhere, man. It's easy. People they having to go get medication because they can't quit. You know what I mean? They just addicted to it, and it's 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 not going nowhere, man. It's what it is.
You guys checked out that metaverse?
Mm.
The what?
Oh
You talking about
man, that's
the
gonna be like a whole
metaverse?
nother.
Or
Yeah,
the
yeah. Like
actual?
Facebook
Okay,
is
yeah.
talking about going virtual reality.
Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah,
They
it's gonna
have.
change fucking everything.
So no
Motherfuckers ain't gonna
more
go nowhere.
nowhere. Yeah. If
No,
they yeah. They
you throw
just
them
have little
goggles
social
on.
groups. Yeah. Yeah. Oh
Yeah,
my.
it's gonna be just like what was you ever see that Disney movie Wally? Everybody was too
Yeah.
fat
Yeah.
to get
Yeah.
out their
Yeah.
fucking chairs and shit.
Yeah. That's it. That's
Yeah,
it.
man.
You take
It's
away that.
coming. Don't tell me double day thinking about it. It's coming.
No,
I
no,
s-
no, it's coming. It's coming. They
It's
announced
Yeah.
it.
Oh, okay.
no, it's already here. It's the only thing missing is the accoutrement.
Oh shit. Oh,
Kaboom!
painless in
Who
the
came into
house.
the room?
What's up,
Taking
nigga?
on
What's up, niggas?
The
ghost
mask
face
on.
off. Ghost face off
What's
in the
up,
building.
niggas? Hey, just wanted to come through, man. I'm loving the show, man. Hold up.
Get
This
well,
motherfucker
get
got
well,
on
man.
Your
this
sick
motherfucker rung
ass.
into the podcast with on his buzzsaw shit. You want to play a game?
That's right. You're now rocking with the best. 3DMD. Standing in for me, J. Drews. Nah, man, I just want to say shout out, man. I'm out of here, man. That's it. I'm loving the show. Y'all cats is killing it.
Man, go get some
Oh,
rest, pimping,
Get,
man. Go
yeah,
lay that
yeah,
ass
get well.
down, pimp.
Peace.
yeah.
Peace.
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 Motherfucker called him Ob Starks.
He came through ghost face down. It's like, what the hell? I'm busting up in this bitch. What's happening?
You fucking right.
Oh,
love
shit.
it, love it, man, love it. Hey man, roll that beautiful bean footage, man.
Yeah. Let me
I am not saying that to say that trans women aren't women. I am just saying that those pussies that they got, you know what I mean? And it's not pussy, but that's like beyond pussy or impossible pussy. You know what I mean? It tastes like pussy, but that's not quite what it is. It's not blood, that's beet juice.
All motherfuckers was mad as shit.
See,
Too.
Oh, how
these
can you not
are
find that funny
jokes.
though?
These are
How can you
jokes,
not
man.
find that
That's all
funny about that?
funny about that.
Oh,
It's
man,
jokes.
motherfuckers show up with an agenda. You know what I mean? Like,
that
oh,
that
fuck Dave
makes no
Chappelle.
sense to me. You go to a comedy show to do this?
Mm-hmm.
Seriously, like, come on, man.
What Eminem to like?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They hate
did I do?
watching.
Yeah.
They hate watching for
Mhm.
no reason to be, because that was solid comedy.
Yeah.
Even trans people at home laughing like, man,
Genius.
that motherfucker funny as hell.
Pure
Yeah.
genius.
You put that together. Yes.
That was one of the things that he said addressing these children. Like, the trans people love me. This is some
Right.
bullshit. Like,
Right.
where's this stuff come from?
Right. It's what Jay was saying. It was that fake outrage. So it's fake. Look at the watch, like, 10 minutes. Oh, now we gotta hate on somebody else.
Mhm.
That's all. These kids, they
Yeah.
fickle as hell.
Jesus.
Said everybody has a say now. That's all.
I would go into the conspiracy theory, but we weren't on that, so I'll just briefly mention this is the only man that we know of in Hollywood that $50 million on the table because they owed him $250 million. But I'm not taking the 50 because I'll never get the $250 million. I'm just saying.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
And they don't. And these kids don't
forget.
get that. They don't get
You know,
that.
Yeah, they don't
Yeah.
get that Hollywood, whoever.
Right.
They don't forget.
Right. They've been doing this before Twitter. You know what I mean? Made his bones. Did all this before the whole digital age, and he know how to navigate the terrain. You know what I mean?
Sure.
And again, you know,
Sure.
like Tank read his speech or whatever. He pretty much schooled them at the end, because when it all comes down to funding. You know, at the end of the day, and Dave understand that these kids don't get it. They will when they get a little older and realize how foolish they were in that moment. I'm like, yeah, we were on some bullshit. We had the great Dave Chappelle there, and we had the audacity, you know what I mean, to throw a fucking fit.
Hey man, but in that childhood, I mean, you'll never appreciate shit
Yeah,
while it's in your face. Yeah,
but
That-
not
that's
what
all-
if fucking yeah. But if
yeah.
Eddie
This is
Murphy was to come
disrespect.
in,
This is fucked up.
yeah, Eddie Murphy was to come into the school and say, you know, while we were in school and do his thing. Come on, man.
Yeah.
White, black
he's-
teachers, everybody would want to be in that damn room.
You know, he was seen publicly giving the trans a ride. So
See,
Yeah, tank. Moving on, man. Moving on. Jay tripping. Jay drifting.
love you, Eddie. Love you, Eddie.
Jay drifting. I was trying to follow. Like, where's he going? Oh shit, that's where he went.
damn it,
Yep.
damn it,
Yep.
damn
He
it.
didn't went off. He didn't got off on that off ramp. There you go.
Sorry. We back
That's
on.
cool.
We back on. Okay.
Keep us on our toes. Hell yeah.
All right, let's get this other story here.
It's like you haven't made it till you have beef with. Well, let me stop.
Yeah. Facts. I know where you're going. Yeah.
Nobody in R&B till they call you gay.
Mm-hmm.
Your ass can't sing till they call you gay. Ants, you ain't shit.
Facts. Yeah, man. I don't understand why they would do something. It was a charity I read for this kid end up yeah. And yeah.
Damn.
End up in the coroner ruled it they ruled it a homicide. So now go ahead, man.
I'm just saying, man, this generation's fucked up. Like, these are the children that like ate soap a couple of years ago. We don't know what soap does to fucking brains. You know what I mean? Like, these are the Tide Pod kids getting all pissed off. You know, these are the ones that survive. You remember how, you know,
that's true.
Children were a little bit different when we was growing up. Remember them kids?
Yeah.
It was a little bit different.
Yeah.
These kids used to eat fucking soap. I mean, they were fucked up to begin with.
No, this is the generation of the participation award.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying? Everybody's a fucking winner generation.
Ooh.
You see what I'm saying? So, but yeah, I mean, now does the family have a lawsuit on their hands behind this, since it was a fundraiser, I guess, under the umbrella of the school?
No shit.
Yeah, it's a fraternity.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, hell yeah, everybody's getting sued. But then again, you know, like those fraternities, man, like, you know, they're generational. Yeah, these motherfuckers, you know,
they could cut a check. They could cut a check.
Not cut a check, but not even kick up the dust. You know what I mean?
Got you. Yeah, they could bury shit.
Like fraternity. Well, no, I'm just saying, like, they'll just be like, oh, that's my fraternity brother. I can't charge him with a crime. But I used to step with that motherfucker.
Yeah, but dude is dead.
Yeah, I mean,
you know what I mean? And they ruled it a homicide. So where does justice kick in at if they ruled it a homicide?
Well, I was just talking about like the money on the back end, like the lawsuits
civil
and shit.
Yeah,
the civil shit. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. He said,
I
saw
hadn't
this
seen
and was
this. I
just
didn't.
like,
I didn't get a chance to watch
Our
this
big
shit.
story this Friday is the search for answers. The video you're looking at here is at the center of a local family's heartbreak. They're trying to figure out what exactly went wrong after their son died days after this fraternity charity boxing match. 13 Action News reporter Alyssa Bethencourt is live from UNLV, where the son went to school. And Alyssa, you spoke with the student's girlfriend, and she told you that this could all have been prevented.
Yeah, Rachel, that boxing match was actually hosted by the Kappa Sigma fraternity, and based off of social media posts, it wasn't the first time that the event was held. Knowing this, loved ones of in Valencia want to know why additional precautions weren't taken to protect those who were participating. On the eve of what would have been his 21st birthday, Lacey Foster is remembering her boyfriend, Nathan Valencia.
Every room he walked into, his smile lit up the room. He was never not smiling.
Now his smile, just a memory. On November 19th, Valencia, a student at UNLV, participated in a charity boxing event called Fight Night, hosted by the Kappa Sigma fraternity. Loved ones wanted him to back out of the fight, saying he was doing it for a good cause. Foster went with Valencia to the event.
Once I walked in there, I just had a really weird feeling.
Valencia stepped into the ring, and minutes after the fight finished, he collapsed.
I remember in one of the fights, someone's headgear fell off. And then just during Nathan's fight, you can see that he was just trying to get away to catch a breath.
The Valencia family's attorney, Nick Lasso, says medical help wasn't available. He also claims there was no professional referee. 13 Action News was sent this statement saying, in part, the Valencia family is heartbroken over the loss of Nathan. Our preliminary investigation reveals mistakes were made and safety precautions. Students should not be placed in a situation where they are pitted against each other for combat. We will leave no stone unturned to determine how a 20-year-old ended up in a school-sanctioned amateur fight that cost him his life.
You would think that they would have someone there to just make sure they were okay after the fight.
Foster shared that Valencia was taken to Sunrise Hospital after he collapsed. Doctors determined he was internally bleeding and his injuries were too severe.
They pretty much said they're going to try to do their best, but they didn't know if he was going to make it out.
On November 23rd, Valencia passed away, just a few days away from his 21st birthday. Instead of celebrating this year, family and friends will be remembering a life gone too soon.
dude,
Now, Valencia's...
That's fucked up. I
what
don't know
are
if
you
that's
gonna-
homicide though.
That's trash, but yeah.
And they had
I don't know if that's homicide though.
he had headgear on, but they said he was bleeding internally. What the hell would I got to see these gloves? What was he getting hit with?
You a grown ass man, motherfucker. You ain't got to fight nobody. Like he put headgear on. The motherfucker got dressed to do this. Okay, so it's not homicide. These are two grown ass men that decided to put headgear on. How is it any different than if you were boxing in your backyard? I mean, other than who owns the backyard, but would that be homicide if me and you threw the gloves on and went out back and you're like,
Man,
not homicide?
maybe manslaughter. Maybe that's on the high end.
I mean,
But yeah, today it came out.
Punches back.
It was a boxing match. It may not have been sanctioned, but damn it, this is Vegas. You know what I mean? And come on, man.
God.
And they said this isn't the first time. This is the first time somebody died.
Damn.
Talk about they didn't have the proper people there, and it was like, dude, you got beat to death with gloves.
Wait a minute, who they charging with this murder?
They said homicide. They're ruling it a homicide. I don't know.
Oh, okay. All right.
You see
So
what I'm saying?
as long as they don't charge the other boxer, that's a little fucked up.
Well, what? Come on now. Somebody gonna have to pay for this.
I don't
So,
know, man.
If they ruled it a homicide, how does that work? If the coroner or whatever, the medical examiner writes down homicide, what's the next steps legally as far as the law is concerned? What is the next steps?
The first thing I could think of is they would arrest the fight promoter. You know what I mean? The guy that's profiting off this
Well, it
for
might be
the guy who put this shit together.
Yeah, it might be the
I
fraternity.
mean, that'd be number one. Yeah.
Okay.
And then the motherfucker who put the gloves on him and did the beating, and then there'll be charges all the way down. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I don't know. That's what it seems like. I don't know, but I don't know law
charge
shit.
the fraternity as the person of interest. They're going to charge all of the parties involved under the fraternity individually what their role in his death was, as far as they see it under the law.
Wow.
And that's where you get all them fucked up counts. Count 35. You use this ballpoint pen to write the contract.
When you say, they call it stacking.
Yeah.
They start putting those charges up there and they end up getting knocked down. I'm telling you, it's going to get knocked down to manslaughter. Something. I don't know, but yeah, they said homicide.
Like as a parent, would you be upset? Would you want to hold somebody accountable?
Yeah, I will go after the whoever put the fight on, definitely the school, because again, it was under their umbrella. So UNLV will be coughing up some change.
Whoever's responsible,
but definitely somebody's going to pay for it civilly. But yeah, there's nothing they really can do, because like you said, their grown ass son stepped into a ring. It wouldn't be no different if he was doing MMA or any other shit, and then afterwards, or even training.
And I would think
that could happen during training. The way if he died from a from that, he could have died training for that shit.
I mean, I ain't never been in a boxing gym, but I could imagine just two motherfuckers being in there one day
doing the same shit with headgear on. They showed the video. He had headgear on and gloves, but it's like, dude, what ounces were those gloves? If he's bleeding internally, what the fuck was he getting hit with?
Oh, shit. I mean, they say what the gloves are to protect the person throwing a punch, not the person receiving it.
Okay, that's fine, but yet still, fuck, man, you put on gloves, man, to kill somebody with gloves on.
I mean, and two average guys, not trained fighters.
That part too, Jay. That part too.
Because why would you step in the ring with that guy if you
right? It's a
like
charity
I've been
match.
trained. I just can't go around willy nilly punching people in the face. Like I will get in serious trouble.
What about personal accountability though? I mean, like, you motherfucker, you a grown ass man. You did this. You understood
the waiver. 100%. He had that.
I'm hoping if he signed the waiver, then the family's fucked.
But that's
if they did that. But again, this is Vegas.
There has to be a doctor that looks you in the eye before you walk in that ring and says he's good to go.
Yep.
Doctor afterwards that says he's cool to go home for medical care right now. And that's where they're going to get themselves fucked.
Yeah.
Whoever
they already admitted. In their statement saying we could have done more to protect the individuals. Like y'all just admitted guilt. So how much y'all willing to cough up?
I mean, that place was kind of packed, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So they promoted a boxing match, an unlicensed boxing match in Las Vegas, and nobody looked into this shit before it happened.
Man,
am I to understand that right?
They went to college for a fraternity.
This is an annual. I think didn't they say it was annual?
Yeah, they said I think the second time.
It was annual.
Yeah, they ought to charge somebody at downtown with some shit. They overlooked this motherfucker big time. Like, if they promote this shit year after year, and Vegas has more people to look into fucking legitimacy of fights than anybody else, I'd assume.
Yeah. Boxing commission. Yes.
Yeah. Go in and shut that shit down before it even gets started.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Usually if you can't fight in Vegas, you can't fight anywhere. Like,
you
might get in Jersey, but everyone else is gonna like, nah, dog.
But this is a charity event, so I think it has certain limitations. But yet they didn't even have nobody checking. It was like the ref
or
was
professional
like
ref.
The dude. Yeah, the ref was also the bouncer / concession stand dude.
He's your doctor in the ring. I mean, the way those guys are trained, they can see a
Yeah,
punch
that's
and
why.
say,
Yeah, that's why they had the ability to stop the fight. Yeah, like
it's over with.
yeah, he's not responding.
Yeah.
I didn't see him throw his hands in the last 2 minutes. No, he's done. So they had none of that in Vegas.
That's crazy.
So
Yeah, it seems like that'd be easy to get to.
somebody, you know how many gyms out here, man? Somebody want a moonlight. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? To call a couple rounds. Come on.
Holy
And
fuck,
then
shit,
getting
that's
good,
crazy.
that's your gig. That's at least every year you're gonna get paid.
You're gonna get a check.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, you're gonna get
It's a
that college
regular-
money. Yes,
UNLV,
sir.
man, the annual fundraiser
Yes.
fight night.
I'm the guy.
That's me.
I'm the
That's
guy.
me.
You could put my name on the bill. You know? Yeah.
Yeah. There's no excuse.
God damn. All right.
There's
So it says the
excuse.
proceeds were to go to charity, right?
Yeah.
Here we go. Proceeds were to support Center Ring Boxing in Las Vegas. Like, god damn. Like all these motherfuckers should have known what was going on. Dude.
But nobody was thinking the worst in a charity event.
Yeah.
Ooh, and it's
Nobody,
at the
but-
Sahara Event Center.
They boxed in the
Oh
motherfucking
my
casino.
God. I didn't even know where it was at. Oh man.
Wow.
Come on, man. There's some
Shit.
bullshit going on right there, man.
Man, oh man.
Like, yeah, somebody downtown needs their ass whooped.
That's whooped.
That's who needs to be arrested.
Hey man,
Yeah,
it's coming. It's coming.
Videotape year after year.
But
You
again,
got
man,
evidence.
hey man, you know how much money it could buy silence. You know, they
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
slide them a nice check, and all this goes away. We can't bring back your son, but we can make the rest of your life a little bit more, pleasurable. So here, take this check. We're gonna start a foundation, a scholarship in his name as well. I'm sure that's coming from the school. And yeah.
Jesus Christ, who gets charged with the murder? This is
just
fucked up.
depends.
And
This
this
gets
is why
even
I
worse.
this is why I wanted us to discuss this, because I was confused, because today, before I came home, it popped up on the news saying that the medical examiner called it a homicide. And I was
There's
like,
something in
and,
that
the
saying.
wheels got to turn and was like, well, shit, who's going to get charged if he signed up for this? You go boxing any other, arena, you kill a guy in the ring while you're boxing, you don't get, charged with the homicide.
Right.
Right.
But when there's no professional referees, the other fighter could have had anything in his hands. He could have had a
Facts.
roll of quarters in his fist.
Fact. He
And
could have had a
figured,
fucking
knock him
cast on.
He could have thought, "Oh, this is a prank. I'm gonna knock him out. He's not gonna understand how I can hit." And you just
Right.
accidentally
Right.
killed this man. That's why it
He
might
could
be
put it, yeah.
no.
He could have
No,
had a cast on underneath. Yeah.
Cast,
easy.
plaster.
What if
Plaster.
Mhm.
what if he
That's
was
what just-
registered as a lethal weapon?
That's what I'm saying. Fighter in some other martial arts.
But they said, but somebody told me that doesn't hold up. That guys having their hands, whatever, as a lethal weapon, whatever. They said that doesn't hold up as much. Guys are still allowed to defend themselves.
Right.
Mm.
They're allowed to defend themselves, but when you're in not even a non-sanctioned sports, you're fighting against someone who's you wouldn't unleash in your right mind. I
Right.
mean, you can do moments, but
Right.
who would risk that?
Yeah. Like I said again, it's just, and they said homicide, and now I heard the report saying that they said internal bleeding. It's like, what the fuck was he getting hit? Because they both look like little guys.
Yeah,
What the fuck you going that hard for charity for?
that's what I'm saying.
Hey man, remember the Mike Tyson Roy Jones fight? Somebody forgot to tell
Yeah.
Mike.
Yeah.
He was just having, that PTSD kicked in, and was like, that dude, Roy Jones looked like Buster Douglas. But again, man, I just don't understand. I'm gonna have to follow this and see exactly how it plays out and who gets charged, and what all comes down with it.
I think I'm going to. I'm interested to see if there's something they haven't mentioned in the preliminary story that
Right.
might come out later if there's a trial or
Right. Right. Like we got to find out,
Yeah.
let me check this old boy's gloves and see what was going on.
Yeah.
Because I don't understand.
You see,
Most cats could take a
every
beating.
dude might have been jealous. It might have been with now. I mean, this could be.
Jay got
I
a
just
whole
think it'd be a
backstory.
lot of life. You know how funny life is. We've all been,
Yes, sir.
living it.
Yes, sir.
Oh,
Yes,
no,
sir. It could
man.
twist in so many ways. That's why, again, like before I even,
Yeah.
got off today and I saw like they said it was a homicide. They listed it as a homicide. I was like, oh, now that then took a turn. You know.
Yeah. Yeah. That's a whole
All
other
right,
level.
Mr. Tank.
Man. All right, we moving on.
Yes, sir.
See, I already don't give a fuck about that last thing. Oh, here we go.
Yeah.
Dude,
You're already shopping. You're already shopping for fresh food. Some fresh rewards. Some fresh with rewards. With the Kroger Rewards World Elite Mastercard. Save an extra 25 cents per gallon for every 100 fuel points redeemed at Kroger Fuel Centers. Earn up to 5% cash back. Redeem your cash back. Redeem your cash back as a Kroger statement credit or real-time rewards. So more fresh food in your pantry. Fresh rewards for your shopping. Here to apply today. Click here to apply today. Restrictions apply. Stay fresh, shoppers. Stay fresh, shoppers.
How is that so loud?
Yeah, man. It was feeding back, man.
So some of you have been asking about the backstory to these here windows that I discovered yesterday.
What
I've
the
worked
hell
it out.
is this, man?
Is this, what the
Follow
fuck is
me
this, man?
down the hall and into the box.
Fuck. See, you can't even get shit for free on the internet anymore. Hey, this is how old I am. I remember the internet before fucking commercials.
Yeah. So they got their money into it. Dude, nothing but commercials now, man. Nothing but. Yeah, we might just have to read this story.
Did you get back?
Wow.
Oh my god, man.
It's all right. We'll figure it out. We got the story.
I'm not subscribing to this. Another ad. Fuck. They make you sit through all this bullshit just so they can lie to you.
Yeah. And then you go away.
Right.
Tried. We will make this free.
We will stop. Yeah,
We'll
we'll
stop
fucking
making
with
you watch this shit.
Yeah. What the hell, Tank?
I don't, bro.
Voilà la fenêtre. Là. Oh wow!
So some of you have been asking about the backstory to these here windows that I discovered yesterday. I've worked it out. Follow me down the hall and into the...
What the fuck? Why would a YouTube video pop up?
Hey, man,
What the fuck is this, bro? Anyways, yeah.
Anyway, we could just talk about it, man. No big deal.
My apologies.
It's all right.
It's all right.
You got it?
Yeah. So what's up? What's happening with this?
This dude, Indian guy, whatever, I guess his parents want to move back in with him once they realize that he's not a loser, because they pretty much kicked him out the house because he didn't want to go to school to be a doctor. And in their mind, either pretty much, a doctor, lawyer, that's it. Pretty much that's the bar. Anything else, sucks city. And yeah, they ran into, I guess, some financial problems and were looking to, I guess, downsize. And he went and took him house shopping. And then when they came back to his house, it was so nice they thought he was renting a room in that house. And he was like, "Yeah, no, this is mine." And they were like, "Oh, you know, that green-eyed monster kicked in, and yeah, they're like, "Nah, no, you taking care of us now. We living with you." You know what I mean? And he's
no.
like, yeah, and he's like, you know, to hell with that. Nah, no, 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 because he took another path. He went into the entertainment field, but he ended up doing something else. I can't remember exactly what he did, but you know, pretty much a uh, straight up and down. Damn, I'm trying to figure out what the hell he did. But anyway, he made a killing, and pretty much just kept it to himself, and kind of let his parents, you know, see what he became of himself a little bit later, and they were like, you know, mad at him because he didn't disclose how much money, you know, he was bringing in. So now, you know, the parents are like, "Yeah, you could take care of it. You got it like that. You could take care of us." And he's like, "Yeah, no, we're gonna keep looking, you know, to find you something in y'all price range." I offered my crib, you know, for them to have the audacity to think that he was renting a room in his own house.
Shit. Where the fuck did he grow up at? Where is this at?
I think this is in Australia, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh shit, Australia, you a grown ass man at 17. That motherfucker might have been overstaying his welcome.
Nah, man, but as far as, you know, the expectations they put on him. Yes.
Yeah. If you're not a doctor, get the fuck on out.
Pretty much, you're
married?
nothing. You know.
Is he married?
I don't
yet?
think so. I don't think
Then
so.
he need fuck up and let him kick it.
Did they have other kids?
Yeah, that's it. They got other. He got his other
kids.
siblings. Yeah.
Oh,
but
yeah,
they're looking at
man,
him
they're
like,
fucked. They're fucked. That's no. You kick a motherfucker out at 17, like you threw all your resources into the motherfuckers, man. That's your retirement now. Like you did it to yourself. Like you made that choice.
With the doctor.
Yeah.
Go spend the night with the lawyers.
Mm-hmm. The
Yeah.
one with
Remember
all
the
damn
years you
kids
told me
and
I had to
shit.
live with my decisions?
Yeah.
I guess you're gonna die with yours.
See? That's why, you know, the title was like the internet backs this dude. You know what I mean? I wanted you guys' opinion on that and see what would you, you know, some shady ass shit like that. You know, in our culture, parents like shit. When you graduate or when you turn 18, you grown. You grown. You know what I mean? You got to take care of your own business. You know, but with them,
but kudos to him for not being the bigger man.
Nice. Yeah. Yeah. Like I said, they're not in dire straits. They just got a downside.
No.
They're looking for something small.
Like
you know,
they're homeless. They're out of resources.
Right.
Yeah, that's a totally different scenario.
It's a status thing with these guys. You know, with these
like
parents.
Bullies. They're like bullies.
Pretty
They
much.
want to come back later
and realize, like, how come you didn't tell us?
Yeah,
you know, that you had it like this. You know, the fact that again, I keep bringing back that they thought he was renting a room.
So are they Indian?
Yeah.
Do you think they snatched that dot off their head before you kicked him out the house? Give me that.
Stop,
Give me
man.
my dot back.
Stop. See?
No, I can talk
Foul.
like that. I can talk like that. I can talk
Okay.
like that.
He really can. Yeah, you can.
Talk like that.
But yeah, man, it was like I said, man. You read the whole story and how shady the parents come across on this one, man. And you give me your honest feedback on that from, you know, my little cliff notes on the situation is, you know, the parents, you know, once they realized the son was successful and they, you know, looking at their options, like we could stay with the other son or the other one, but they got kids, and we really don't get along with their wife. He's single. He got all this house to himself. He ain't renting a room. He has the house. Yeah, he got plenty enough, you know, plenty room and money to sustain us. Like I said, they're looking at him not as a son, but as a retirement plan.
That's how it is in like just about every other place. You know, your family lives together like the whole fucking time. It's weird.
Yeah, that's what. But you know what?
Weird.
I wonder if he asked him, okay, what's up with the rent then?
But
But he
with that kind of mentality
rich.
that they have, or whatever, they feel they're entitled to not pay. They're like, well, you've been doing this on your own so far. You can continue. You know what I mean? I'm
Man.
thinking that's how that's going to go with his parents. That once they realize that he was successful.
Full blown retirement. I got a homegirl whose mother's retired, and she gives her an allowance. Yeah,
What?
it's like
I know people that do that for theirs. Yep.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's like she was her daughter. I mean, she put everything into her daughter's education.
Got you.
When it was time to kick her feet up, it was like, yeah, I'm living with you, and I need X amount of dollars a month.
Yeah.
But I put the work in. You know what I mean? But
dude, you making your kid pay back child support? Shit. That's what that is, man. That is. Shit.
I don't know, man. It's a respect thing, I think, man. Just think about having your grandkids, in the same house with you, all the time, and then learning from their grandkids. Ain't a bunch of beef and shit in the house.
But that's cool if everybody can tolerate each other, man. There's a reason why we had X amount of time in our parents' home, and then we went our separate ways, or whatever.
It's like you had to get the fuck out.
Yeah. You don't want to go to law school? You don't want to go to med school? Yeah, you're dead to me. Oh, this is all you? You did this by yourself? Yeah.
How come you ain't in college? How come you ain't in college?
Yeah.
I ain't there because you didn't know how to fill out a FAFSA either.
Yeah. Like I said, man, what was that? Quentin Tarantino. You heard about him and his mom or whatever? He said he never gave one. He made sure she had a place to stay, but he never gave like the extra. What he gave her was capped because he said he remembered that one time when she made fun of him when he was writing a story, saying, "You still doing that? You still doing that writing thing?" It's just never going to take off. Pretty much,
friend.
Yeah.
There's a TikTok out there,
and he was just like he never forgot that. He always said that when I get successful, I'm not giving her not one dime, not one dime.
What you're talking about? There's a TikTok out concept, this reality for some people. They always say, "Are you still doing that little such and such?" Everything they say to you is like they have to demean what your focus is on that thing, right? And so then when they see you balling at it, then they're like, "Wow, look like your little such and such thing took off." It was never little to me. That was what I have. You know what I mean?
And they mind you, this is Quentin Tarantino. He remembered that as a kid. And he said, I vowed that day to never give her anything when I make it. And and the story just came back up somehow during the interview, like maybe last year or something. I saw it and I was like, damn, dude, that's a long time ago. He was like, but I knew I was gonna make it as a kid. He was like, but for her to do, and she did the quotes and all that, he remembered the whole conversation, and how she hit him with it, and he never forgot. And was like, she's not wanting for anything, but you know what I mean? She's not, you know what I mean? She ain't balling by any means. She has exactly what
she needs.
What she needs. That's it. No more, no less.
Man, I couldn't imagine doing my people like that.
But for somebody to come at you, words matter, man.
I mean, but shit, you got to think about it. Like, so I don't know, like the age difference between Quentin Tarantino and his mama, but shit, what if it's like 16 years? This bitch was 16 years old, older than him, like still not got life figured out, and she just running her goddamn mouth because she, Like,
Hey.
you know, it just might have been just a thing. And, you know, he's on the fucking spectrum and he's just, and, you know, I'll never forget this. It's like, I'll never forget that there's 242 toothpicks in that box, you know?
Hey, man, look, it's just one of those things that it related to this type of situation that we're talking about. But yeah, man, he held on to that. It was like till this day. Yeah.
That's
fucked up.
petty, man. That's awesome.
Wow.
You can't underestimate or overestimate the petty level, man. You just got to treat people the way you want them to treat you.
Then you continue on that cycle of pettiness. Keep that shit going.
It depends on who you're dealing with. See, different people get a different you. Let's be real.
Hey, man.
Different people get a different you.
Here's the article, man. You guys can see that.
Yeah, I had to get the real one.
Yeah. Quentin Tarantino vowed never to give money to his mom and stuck to that.
Hey, shoot it to me.
Gotcha.
Somebody had done YouTube. It was him, and there was quite a few. I'd say at least 5 other entertainers or celebrities that had similar type stories.
You get it?
Yep.
It's not even being petty because like her rent's paid. Because I interview, he said her rent's always paid. Everything's paid up.
Yeah,
she
there's
doesn't
just no
want
extra.
For anything.
Anything.
If she wants
There's
extra,
just
she
no
has
extra.
to figure that out.
Right.
I need to clear my browser history.
Get you jammed up, son.
That motherfucker's in there twice. These fat fingers. There you go. Fat ass fingers hitting everything twice.
Yeah.
Wow, that's some fucking rich kid, spoiled brat shit. Look at that face.
The face.
You know what he's
only a
thinking?
mother
Like,
could love.
he ain't giving her shit just because he got a black stepdaddy or something. He got nigga in his mind right now. And he says it a bunch in his mind, just like he does in his movies.
Yeah.
She's probably the one that taught him.
Love her, nigga, love her. I know. Like,
but like Jay said, man, you gotta appreciate that level of petty.
Paid, bro. Car bought, insurance paid up. Don't ask me for no gas.
Yeah, keep your ass at
I
home.
did all I can.
Keep your ass at home.
You on your own.
You want cable?
Interrupted me on my way to Jamie Foxx's house. We about to shoot some more Django. What you call me for? Rent paid.
Mm-hmm.
Little writing thing. Yeah, I'm about to go to another award show.
Like I said, man, it just depends on the parents, man. What was that? That NBA
I hope you
player?
win in solitaire tonight, bitch.
What was his name? The dude who played with LeBron and them in Miami, the big guy, Chris Bosh or whatever. You see, yeah, remember he had to put his mom out the house. She ended up, because he cut her off, she ended up, turning into a trap house.
You got to do what you know.
He was like, the house is in my name. He was just like, I gave her a house. I just, she could live in it, and she ended up, start trapping.
Was it a badass? It was like in a nice neighborhood?
I think so. I think it was a nice ass crib, and was like, he just
like trap house there.
Right.
You got fucking doctors in the neighborhood. Them trap
that's
houses.
what I'm saying.
No, I'm playing.
Was
it Dr. Feel Good?
Yeah, you thinking of something in the hood, but I think this was a nice crib. Mind you, it's his mom's. He gave it to his mom's. It wasn't in the, wasn't in the hood or anything. It was the fact that there was no cash coming in. He wasn't cutting the check no more. He's like, I put a roof over your head. You do the rest. And like Tank said, you do what you know. Not even thinking of doing a 9 to 5. And he was just like, you got to go because that shit's in my name. You can't be running dope out this damn house. But like I said, it goes back to the family dynamic, man. Words matter. There's one thing.
Family did.
Yeah,
my bad.
It's one thing. It's one thing to discipline a child, man. There's another thing to try to break that child's spirit.
That is very true.
And that's what I'm saying. It was. I mean, yeah, he held on to that because that.
And the dude had to be successful, at writing, throughout his childhood. Like you couldn't encourage this kid. I get what you're saying.
And I think that's the meat of it is that, he was like, this is what I knew I wanted to do. And the person, that's supposed to hold me down was stomping on me. Before I even left the house, before I even got into any writer's room or even submitted anything, she's telling me, it's and fast forward, look where we're at now. And I gotta hurt her because, it's like, damn, I could have, all I had to say was, keep going, keep doing that, keep writing that shit, but yet he given her just enough so that people won't be like, man, you are a complete asshole for doing that. But he's making sure she's straight. No extra.
That did that? Was it Tracy Morgan did that shit too, right? He cut his mom's off.
Yeah.
Because wasn't she down in
Youngstown?
She was down in
Youngstown. Yep.
Yep.
But again, you don't know the dynamics. Like you said, you listen to his special. He was like, dude, I'm tired of everybody calling me when somebody in my family dies. He's like, I'm not burying nobody else, man. Quit calling me.
Yeah.
About that.
Yeah, he made it a joke, but I get it. You know what I mean?
He went on Oprah, and Oprah was like, I know exactly what you mean. It was kind of like that awkward pause, like, damn, you point there of what they call success.
Right.
You barely know because they know they related to you, and they hey man, hey cuz, I just was wanting to say hey cuz.
Right.
And it's not that you don't care, but it's like, give you this, is this gonna really resolve? Or are you gonna keep saying that whenever I'm in trouble? I'm bringing back.
All I gotta do is call.
This is Oprah. I mean, she was building like schools in Africa with that money. She could have helped out her family. You know what I mean? Like
she brought up a point where she brought up a point where a family
anyway.
Wow.
I'm just saying, what happened to the, pull yourselves up by your bootstraps of some little African kids? She gonna do that to her family?
Stop, man.
Gonna do that to people you don't know?
What she was saying was that it got to the point where they got the emergency line, like the direct line, because ain't nobody calling her direct except for a small group of people. And somebody got through and was like, hey, your niece or whatever cousin is calling. It's an emergency. And the emergency was she needed a newer car.
All she had to do was ask for tickets to Oprah's show.
Yeah.
You're getting a Toyota. You're getting a Toyota. You're getting it.
You know what I mean?
Sorry.
And that's, that shit happens, But I see your point.
You're right. You're absolutely right.
About you saying that, she's helping, helps what's the saying? Help starts at home. Make sure your tribe is straight first before you go off and, go over to another continent and, start building schools and, footing the bill for everybody. Yeah. But I got that kind of money. I might want to, my family, you gave them money and the first thing they did, instead of helping themselves, instead of going to see Jacob, the doctor, they went to go see Jacob, the jeweler, What you do with that money I gave? Nigga, I threw some D's on that bitch. Man, come on.
I got me some spinner rims.
In 2021.
Gold teeth.
I got some spinner rims and some gold teeth.
I'm trying to be a rapper. Thanks for supporting my dream, cuz.
Facts.
Yeah, for raising our children to fucking value the wrong shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
So what happened to those schools that she built over there?
I don't know. I just heard something was fucked up about him. And I just wanted to make a joke about it. I really don't know, or like I wasn't even gonna think twice about it after I said it.
Now
Sorry.
we're gonna do a deep
Another
dive
show.
on that shit.
We'll do that on
Yeah,
another
Yeah,
show.
let's. Hey man, fuck it. We got the interwebs right here. What?
What happened to Oprah Schools?
How you spell Oprah? What happened to Oprah Schools? She had some controversy or something, didn't she? Something we can just rag on her about. The richest woman in the world.
Some charge similar to the ones that she talked about happened in her childhood.
Yeah, the media don't cover that. You know, the media's not gonna cover any of that.
Oh, that's what it was. Here it is.
Mm-hmm.
She had some abuse at her school.
ABUSE. Abuse.
Oh, I guess ain't nobody abusing no kids there. Sexual and physical abuse of girls.
14.
Charging you innocent of all of them?
6 of them.
Wow.
I just, it's hard. Well, it's hard to see 6 people come together and make up a fucking story.
You know who happens to be a friend of hers?
I guess I've never seen a writing room.
Harvey Weinstein. Friend of hers.
Well, I mean, they ran in the same circles, man.
Yeah.
You get that kind of money, man. Ain't too many people getting invited to those parties.
Yeah. Yeah.
Unless you're in the 7-8 figure, club.
Mm-hmm.
So that's a small unit. They all know each other. It's a matter of, who's gonna say something.
Yeah. We got the same weirdos in our budget circle.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, sure.
Yeah, one weirdo that would go buy an island.
Yeah, see that you
just to abuse people.
You're following where I'm leading.
Mm-hmm. you picking up what I'm laying down. So yeah.
Yeah, you can't
fucking weirdo
to this party unless you have enough to pay off 8 DAs. Okay, at once.
And
you know what's funny is like somebody always pulls you over to the side if somebody does fucked up shit and ain't nobody known about it yet. Like they'll be like, hey, come here, let me holler at you for a second. You know that motherfucker over there.
Mm-hmm.
Like watch yourself. Don't get on this couch, girl. Don't audition for none of the movies.
Yeah, just like our boy, what was that, Louis C.K.
Yeah.
Remember how he, was on the rise, and then all of a sudden his kink started to come out in the worst way. Like you're inviting, your assistant up to your apartment, and you just start masturbating in front of her.
That's some inmate shit.
And she was like, he didn't stop. She was like, he was just going for it. Like, Lou, like what? Come on, man. You just don't come back from shit like that. But apparently, he's running in these circles where it's like, shit, I got enough money. I'm good. I could do this. And yeah. I mean, God dang, yeah. Like he just did, like it was just normal. Like, go ahead and make yourself at home. I'm gonna take care of myself real quick.
Don't touch any of the napkins.
Yeah, that dude was funny as shit. He's funny as shit. But once that came out, I was kind of like,
you can't see
who does that kind of? Yeah, who does that kind of shit? And like you said, Tank, when somebody pull you to the side, I'm like, hey man, don't go up to his apartment. What's wrong? Like, man, it's just something about when he gets home and comfortable in his 4 walls and the ceiling, man, he end up dropping drawers and going for it.
Dude. There's a lot of weird motherfuckers out there, man.
There are.
I get
a lot
that,
of weird motherfuckers. Like
for somebody to be that comfortable, just even thinking about doing something like that, or somebody that's not your significant other, even your significant other, but I mean, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Right.
People are fucked up. People are fucked up.
besides working in the prison, only time I ever heard of that happening or saw someone that experienced that told me face to face. I had a neighbor. Well, he was actually my aunt at the time, and his uncle and aunt that he stayed with would get high, and he said he would stand at the top bathrobe and just go at it.
Go for it.
He didn't care who was around. He said he'd be walking up the stairs to go to the restroom. Like,
see,
go on with that.
Nobody ever slipped down the steps.
See, Tank, come on. Come on, man. Come on, man.
Man, that shit is a special kind of slick.
Man, we know is it. See, I ain't even gonna chime in on that shit. Fuck
it was
that.
hardwood
I'm
stairs
good.
too, but it's just
see.
Oh, you'll die. That's worse than banana peels. That shit ain't nothing but like nano pills. You know, like microscopic miniature banana peels. That's all skit is.
See what you did, Jay? See what you did? See what you introduced to this man? Hey, man, get off Oprah, man. We got to move on, man. We got to move on. Get off that shit, man. We are talking about skeet on the steps. I don't know how we get to the places we get, but damn it, we got to steer it back, man. Steer it back, man.
All right, let's go back. Let's get back on track.
All right. This motherfucking Verzuz.
Oh my God, man.
Woo!
We already, my view on this shit, but I just don't get the combo.
Bone and 3-6 Mafia.
Yeah.
This is the point where Verzuz is now. Like, well, is this a mini series, or like are they gonna be done after they run like
they're keeping it going, man. It's not like it's just hip hop, it's R&B, it's everything. You know what I mean?
God damn, this just don't go together.
Yeah, and I'm waiting on them to do fucking comedy.
That would be dope. That would be fucking dope.
They're trying to pit Cat Williams against Dave Chappelle to kick it off. I've been seeing.
Okay. But yeah, this doesn't even match.
Doesn't add up.
This Bone versus it doesn't match. I just don't get it.
Who the Bone match with though?
Nobody. That's the whole point. Nobody.
Some cats smoking on hay.
Oh shit, that's the only album. Crucial Conflict.
Crucial Conflict.
Yeah.
Because they all used to be. And it was like not them really having genuine beef. They had respect for each other, but it was like people around them trying to pit them against each other.
The only person that they had beef with was with Twister back in the day because of that whole fast rap and shit. You know how Bone be doing it, how they switch it up. And Twister was like, shit, I'm the king of that, which he is and, was at the time. But they squashed it and they ended up doing a song together.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, this is when I saw it, I was like, this makes no sense.
And these dudes were harmonious. I mean, it was like a barbershop quartet of just like thug shit. It's weird.
Yeah.
It's real weird.
But they made it work. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They made it work.
It worked. It really worked.
Who could you possibly put these dudes up against, like alive or dead, besides Nate Dogg?
Nobody. There's nobody who can mess with these cats as far as what they did or what they do.
Maybe
that singing ass Danny boy.
Oh
no.
Yeah,
you had him, but we talking about a group versus another group. Yeah. You can't pit these cats against this. It's kind of like damn near two different genres.
True indeed.
Of hip hop. It's not even the same. We talking about the, Memphis versus Ohio. Hell, we don't even play in football.
Damn. We got better barbecue shit.
Motherfucker. Hey, man.
I don't care for Memphis barbecue.
Dude, you gotta scroll. Did you see the SNL skit?
Mm-mm.
Nah,
It's on this what you call it, man. It should have been on that clip I sent you. It should have been on there. Down, if you scroll down to the bottom, it should have a what you call it for SNL. Dude, that shit was hilarious. I think that's like the main reason why I wanted to. Yes.
T-Mobile for Business helps small business during their most important time of year. When you switch and bring your own device, we'll pay off your phone up to $1,000. You can keep your phone and keep
You know
your
who
number.
doesn't have
Visit
ads?
your local T-Mobile store
Odyssey,
today.
library, on the blockchain. You'll get paid to watch
What's happening,
TV.
world? We legendary rap group.
Bone Thugs and Harmony.
Back in the 90s, we changed the game by bringing melodies to rapping. And now, we ready for the next phase of our career.
By bringing real-ass bombs to real-ass dog. That was my pet store. Bone Thugs and Harmonies, dog bones and melodies.
Tell me what you gonna do
when your dog need a bone.
When your puppy wanna bone.
When your puppy wanna bone.
What she dog to do
when he can't play outside.
We got the bones for you.
We got bones for you.
We got bitty bones, we got big bones, we got itty bitty bitty bones. Some kind of teeth all you want. We got anybody you need. We got chicken bones, we got vegan bones, we got hot butter bones. Step on a crack, break your mother backbone.
We got historic bones. We talking dinosaur bones.
Pterodactyl, triceratop T-Rex, T-Rex. And for the ASF, think that the business ain't for you. He business bound. This business bound. He helped with a business loan.
Okay, guys, the tunnel vision on Bones is killing us. You are hemorrhaging money.
Hilarious.
But that's not all. When you buy a bone, you get a free melodic serenade from us on the way out. The Bone Thugs.
Hi, just this small puppy bone, please.
All right, 10 cents.
Oh, wow. Okay.
And now for your song.
Oh, that's okay.
Thank you for buying a bone.
It's a really good bone.
You picked a great bone.
And that's a really good dog.
You picked a great bone. Dog, bone, bone, home and get more bones.
Oh, wow. Very kind. Thank you.
Now tell the people about your experience here today.
Oh, sure. The bone I purchased was alarmingly cheap, but it was perfect for my dog. The song was a little strange.
That's enough. We only use the first part anyways. Remember to edit that out.
Buy your bones and bones. And have bones for a month. Bye. If you're an alley cat, we got a full fish bone. Femur.
Oh, hey, just looking for a small dog harness.
No, we ain't got that.
Okay, I'll just sort of look around then.
No, I ain't no looking around, homie. You know what we got?
Just got the bone. Also got a trombone.
Bones up in the name, y'all.
So what you waiting for? Head on over anytime, cause we open.
Every day.
You know what? I quit.
You sure you wanna leave? Cause you're gonna miss everybody. You're gonna miss everybody.
Pretty sure I'm gonna be all right.
Dog Bones and Melodies by Bone Thugs and Harmony. Before you come, maybe consider any other store.
That dog acting up when all it needed was a bone.
What in the world?
Yeah.
Very
I can't get that time back.
Very strange. Exactly.
Yeah, man.
Shit was silly as hell. And terrible at the same time.
Bones, dog, bone. I mean, that's how I felt about what you call it, first of the month. I hated it, and then I fucking loved it because it was fucking honest and so fucking. It rang true. Everything they were saying, it was a celebration. Didn't want it to be, but it was, man.
You're the motherfucker.
Yeah.
Everybody ate good. Cats was smoking good, and it was one of those like, God dang it, I can't help but give it up to these cats for putting that together. You know what I mean? They even think about some shit like that, man. It's like, hold me down while I go get my check. Yeah, and they singing it. But
I wonder if that started off as a joke.
I don't know, man, because it hit
catchy.
too hard. It hit too hard. It's one of their anthems, man.
It's so catchy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Having this project, I don't know if either of you ever heard that Bone when they were Bone Enterprise.
Mm-mm.
Oh, it was such a far cry from that. Like it was like from that one project to like a year
To
and a
the
half,
next.
2 years.
Okay.
To almost at that point for a Bone Enterprise, and it's just like all they needed was who they signed with Eazy.
Gotcha.
It was
Gotcha.
all she wrote.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, but like
Yeah.
I said, man, I ain't gonna hate on nobody from from the
Yeah.
mighty O.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean? I wish them well in their verses and all that good stuff. Like I said,
No
it's
hate to
not
3-6 Mafia or
nah, not
And
at
I
all.
hope
Not at all.
somebody from
It's
there
just
brings them a plate from Cleveland. Let them know how they
Indeed.
get down on that barbecue, man. It's better.
Hot Sauce
Better.
Williams. Hot Sauce Williams.
Save him a plate.
Save them a plate.
Save me a
Got
plate.
you. Yeah, man. I just wanted to bring that up to the fellas. All right, man. Get a busy bone off and see what we got, man.
Hey, man. Got that closer, bro.
Okay.
So just go ahead and run with it. I have to put it in post production.
Okay.
Let me show you something. Riverside doesn't like to process videos too much anymore. So we got to go back to post production, man. Like everything fucking crashed. Like I tried to make 6 fucking runs and they
And
all
nothing.
fucking crashed.
Crashed.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's gonna be all post production anyway. So
Got you.
Shit, what was that topic?
I was just about to look it up, bro. Be sending y'all some shit. Oh, okay. Can men and women have single friends of the opposite sex while in a serious relationship? Or should they have a single friend of the opposite sex on both sides? The panel's open, gentlemen.
I don't see anything wrong with it, man. Like if you can't trust your significant other, then you shouldn't be with them. You know what I mean? Like there's gonna be swinging.
Yeah, it's gonna be.
There's gonna be swinging dicks all over the planet. Like if you just sit there and tell your significant other like you can't talk to any other females, what kind of shit is that? I don't know. It's just more controlling.
I get that, but I'm talking about like somebody you checking in on like daily.
What's wrong with that? I mean, you're a grown motherfucker, man. We know people 40-some years. Like, I'm not gonna tell you I can't talk to you because the motherfucker I'm dating says no. Like, it might look bad on my relationship. Like, I've known you 40 years. You know what I mean? Like, it's you gonna give up a relationship, motherfucker? Like, we just met, and you talking about I'm gonna give up somebody for 40 bucks? You want me to act brand new around my friends, then, huh? Yeah, the fuck no.
Hey, man, it sounds like you coming from a personal space right now, son. I'm just saying, man. You taking this question, yeah, and you internalizing it a little too much.
Sorry,
I
I'm
got
sorry.
you. I got you. I just wanted to float that out there and see what the panel was thinking on that situation. I mean, once you get into a relationship, man, you got to be considerate, because you may be tight with that person, but your significant other may have some type of feelings. Like, dude, why is she constantly texting and calling over every little fucking thing, using you as her personal soundboard? You see where I'm going with this, man? As far as
I mean, like, I don't want to hear that shit. Yeah, go have somebody else listen to that. I'm like, there's gonna be people in your life that fulfill certain needs for certain things. Like, I'm not gonna be the motherfucker you talk to about your feelings. Like, I'm just not gonna be that guy. I can't be that guy.
That's pretty much what it is. When you have single friends and they don't have anybody, they have you. But you already have
you dating
somebody
without the fucking.
Facts. That part.
Oh, okay. I see what you're getting at.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like, is
that's
that a
weird.
good look? Yes.
I don't know.
Yeah, of course you're gonna have friends. You're not gonna just start cutting people off like, oh, I'm in a relationship now. It's just me and that person, and against the world. No, hell no. I'm talking about that dude calling like, oh man, I can't find nobody. And he calling your girl telling her about all his problems, looking for advice on how can I get a girl like you, you know.
I don't know, man. It's fucking weird, man.
Thank
It's
you,
a
Jay.
problem that she hasn't shut that down, or he hasn't shut that down before the relationship waters.
Because you got girls who are fine with having a guy that they could bounce stuff off of, like, oh, I went to the club, there was nobody out there, and da 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 da. It's hard out there for single girls, and it's kind of like she's somewhat, or either or, that person is somewhat shooting their shot. You know what I mean? Because now you're in a relationship, but yet they still feel entitled to those kind of conversations. Because sometimes, you end up, most dudes get put in the friend zone, don't even realize they're in the friend zone. Yeah. And then when they realize it, like, oh shit, what the fuck am I doing here? They step off, but yet they still got that homegirl that will still call, like, hey, you up? You feel like talking? I got to tell you what happened, That kind of friend.
I don't know, man. Don't wake me up with that shit. Call that motherfucker. I don't know, maybe monogamy just isn't it, like we putting all this shit, like, the reason why it's a problem is because your relationships are supposed to be monogamous, right? And you're only supposed to have these connections with this one motherfucker. Like okay. So all the fucking souls in the universe, we just happen to meet, at the same location, eating ice cream in the same fucking town. In there, like, come on, man. Like, we're not soulmates. We say that shit, but like, it's cute to say. That's some Christmas card shit. But like, for real, nah.
In the words of Old Painless, that's some goofy shit. Yeah,
that's some goofy shit, man. I mean, you're gonna grow and like go different ways in your life, anyways. Like, you not gonna be the same motherfucker you was 10 years ago when you first met this. You can't even wear the same fucking pants. You know what I mean? Like,
what you mean? I can't wear my skids. I can't wear my skids. I can't put my skids on. Okay,
you're gonna throw away like good relationships you have with people that over how it looks in a relationship.
No, it's not even. It's them invading on and using you in that kind of space. Is pretty much what I'm getting on both sides, men and women. That person using you as that emotional support.
I mean, shit, motherfuckers is committing suicide. If you can be there for somebody, be there for you. But then again, you can't. You talking about being somebody's like personal Samuel fucking Kevin Samuels, huh?
Yeah.
That
shit.
You ought to charge for that
on both sides.
Hey, man.
And how do you keep that? And how do you keep that information from your significant other? If somebody blowing up your phone damn near, almost midnight, and they running this whole scenario down, like, oh, he tried to fuck me and I told him no and he got upset and da 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 da. How does that go in a relationship? How does that go?
That changes a lot of shit. I mean,
that's a whole other scenario,
motherfucker. I mean, like, everybody's got no boundaries, man. I mean, but then again, like, if there's a right, you probably wouldn't have been in that situation. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
But I don't know, man.
Can men and women be platonic friends? And I think it depends on the man and it depends on the woman.
Okay.
It's also if neither can find the other sexually attractive. Like, I can have a physically gorgeous female friend that I'm just not attracted to that way.
Gotcha.
We can hit it off because, be honest, it's human nature to want to be around people. You know what I'm saying? Like, people, like my male friends, females are drawn to. It's just an aesthetics thing. It's not about ego and all. It's just human nature, right?
Yeah,
but that has nothing to do with your sexual appetite. But then there's people that you have a hit that want to remain friends. I think those motherfuckers should hit the door if you get into a serious relationship. about marriage. Now, if you're never discussing marriage, anything, and like Tank said, you should be able to have trust on either side. I've always gone out at 2 o'clock to have a hamburger and met her at the cafe or whatever the case may be. Then I told you together. You didn't say, can I come? Why should the first instinct naturally be to just stop it? No, that's what me and her do. We're not married. We're not getting married. You see what I'm saying?
There goes that slip. Yeah, there goes that slippery slope.
You want to go out and meet Kevin Samuels at 2? Go meet Kevin. Just don't come here smelling like dick because you already know what the fuck going on. You get if that's what you
ask
did
a real question,
you
gonna get a real answer. That's what
if
happens.
that's what it was. You know what I'm saying?
Like I said, it's so
line those
broad.
things up in conversation. Yeah.
This whole question is so broad. I wanted to spin it off all the ways that we're going, as far as like if you had a relationship with that person. Yeah, if you had a relationship with that person before, and now y'all just like, you know what, this shit ain't gonna work. We better off just, as friends, or it's just that person that needs you, who needs your ear, who really values your opinion. Like, look, I've been with so and so, and it's, like you said, you have friends. I have friends who are, the aesthetics, outside looking good, but like I know you batshit crazy, and I also know your damn track record. I know how you like to get down. I know how, because you tell me every damn thing, so I know your body count. You know what I mean? It's like none of that shit is attractive. Matter of fact, when you come to my crib, bring your own cup. Just saying, full disclosure. But like I said, I just wanted to get you guys' viewpoints on if it's sustainable, and do you take in consideration your significant other's opinion on it, because they may not say anything, but you can feel that heat, like that phone blowing up, you sitting there, you giving somebody else your undivided. Do you disclose what's going on? Like you said, if you should be able to have full conversation, like, oh, check this shit out. Yeah, she didn't get caught up in a twist.
That's the key. And what Tank said is the key also. If he's not going to be the listening ear, does he care if she's talking to another listening ear, as long as that's all that is? As long as that's all that is, and he don't want to, what's the problem? We're not everything. We can't be.
But we know dudes. We know dudes and we know females, man. If they get an opening,
is that how you want to spend your life, policing pussies and dicks?
Like
that's not me. Like I can't do it. I can't
because
do it.
I don't even
Like,
put the question out there just to see what the public is
that's not something I can.
Yeah, like we know you, man. You Mr. Free Love. You always, anybody you had dealings with, you could give a phone call to and be like, hey, how you doing? I'm in town. Let's go have some
You like the late.
Yeah, that's him. He's like, come on now. I'm outside right now. Come on,
darling. I'm sitting outside in the lobby right
now. I'm down in the lobby. I just ordered your Earl Grey. Come on down. Come on. That I get that. You didn't reach that level. But shit. Me is like, if I see you, I'm crossing I'm crossing across the street. I'm getting away from that, man. It's just too toxic.
No, I'm not saying that, man. I'm just saying I don't know what I'm saying. It's just like, I don't know. I'm eating fucking dates now. But no, there are gonna just be people that's like connects with other people. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And it's cool. Everybody knows the boundaries, and when the boundaries ain't cool with you no more, just cut the shit off.
That's my next. Some people who they don't understand boundaries. Like you say, we friends. Why I got to be your friend from 6 to 10? They don't get that. Like, look, this is my quality time right now. I shouldn't have to explain that to you. I'm in a relationship, but yet I'm blowing me up. If I told you on Monday that Friday night is date night and you blowing me up, you're not respecting the boundaries. You got somebody who constantly keeps crossing that. on both sides. But yet we're trying to make it seem like, oh man, I'm cool with you having friends and all, but yet the boundaries aren't being respected.
Right. Yeah, that's I mean, that's shit.
What like I said, what do you do, man? As far as like, nobody wants two headaches. You know, because one is the one that's nagging, and the other one is like, want to know what the hell is going on, why that's happening, whatever. And then in the middle, you sitting there not having sex with nobody. You know, you too busy explaining. You know what I mean? When you're supposed to be building over here, but yet you're trying to sustain this friendship / pseudo relationship.
Entanglement.
Hey man.
And there it is, entanglement.
Here I go. Hey, look. If I'm at the point in my life where if it don't make me happy, fucking leave it. Just leave it. Just fucking be done with it. Fucking be done with it. Don't give it an explanation. Just disappear. Just fuck it. I'm gone. Like
Tank is with the heat with Al Pacino and Bobby D. What was the phrase? It was like be able to what? How many was it? 30 minutes, 30, whatever. You be able to pack up and just get the fuck gone within X amount of minutes. Just walk away from that life. Yeah, when the heat comes, that's
you've been in my house. Huh?
See?
I will walk away from all this shit in a heartbeat. Motherfuckers don't understand me.
It's like, I think that's his family. Like you gotta look at him really, really good. Of like, hold on, man, that came with the frame. He ain't fooling nobody. You know,
anybody that knows me knows that I don't have to come back here anytime I leave. I'll be gone for fucking weeks.
Well, this is for Jay. Then this ain't for Tank. This is for Jay. Then since Tank has already got an exit strategy, I just wanted to bounce back the concept. Is it possible? I'm sure it's possible, but I just wanted you guys' concept or viewpoint on it. As far as, is it sustainable?
As long as you have that open dialogue with your significant other,
okay,
and they feel comfortable having that with you. If any, for fear of hurting the other person's feelings or some bull, that's when the complications arise, and that's where misunderstanding and shit gets ugly. But once again, like Tank said, I don't know if it's our age bracket or if it's just a shit in life type of thing. But for me, I'm turning that corner.
Gotcha.
But I gotta go. If you're gonna meet with me later, I'll send for you. But initially, before I'm serious, before I give you up my peace, my freedom, or my psyche, I'm out.
Gotcha.
I'm checked out before I be out. Prepared for to be out. But mentally, I'll be checked out. But, oh no, yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Oh, okay. All right, straight, cool. All right. And then one day, what happened?
I got you, man. I got you, brothers, man. I got you. I'm working on my.
Answer the phone. Hello. Where are you going? Where are you going? Somewhere. I don't know. I'm just out.
Yeah, I'm playing golf with Don Cornelius on the moon.
Yeah,
right.
Man.
Like I said, I'm working on my passive aggressiveness. Like you said, you have to work on the communication. Everybody has to be on the same page. You know, as far as what's acceptable and what's not acceptable. And I get that.
I mean, think about it. The games that some people play, men and women, like the shit that they're on. It's like, what's the point? Like if there was somebody keeping some kind of Russell score of men versus women and who stuck it to who the best. It's you out here playing with people's whole goddamn lives.
Facts.
For moments of fun, interest, and pleasure. And you,
because like I said, man, I had homegirls who would do that. Would try to sabotage somebody that they don't want to be with. You know, but watch me call, and I bet he pick up. I know he out. Watch me call, and he pick up.
Fuck is wrong with women?
And dudes would like, I
Dudes
see
do that
his
shit
car in the
too.
driveway.
Watch me
Watch
fuck
me
a
go
homegirl.
over to the house and ring the doorbell. Watch me go over there.
She ain't gonna let homegirl watch this.
See what I'm saying? Like I said, everybody, yeah, for what? And like you said, it's or somebody keeping score? Or who could, one up that one-upmanship? I never got into that. I never played into that because I don't know. I guess most of us probably was just cut different. You know what I mean? It just doesn't stick to us that way. It's kind of one of those we could check out mentally at the drop of a dime. I don't know if it's from our surroundings, us just being dudes, but how quick we could just check the fuck out. Yeah. Like, man, I don't need this shit. And again, it's just you get to a certain age, you can smell it. I'm like, yeah, man, keep that shit out there. I'm good. But I just wanted to pose that question, man, and just to see where you guys are at with it. And again, thank you, Mr. Free Love. Mr. Earl Grey tea. I'm in the lobby with your favorite Cavassier. Please don't stand me up, fair maiden.
Bring me up, darling. Yep, darling. Press the buzzer.
It was a long time ago.
But yeah, man. Thanks again for another great episode, fellas.
Thank you, man.
Thanks. Thank you guys for letting me sit in. Painless. Get well, bro.
Painless. Get well. Ghostface Painless. Get well. He's at home, cleaning his Tony Stark's robe and wallabies. He'll be fresh next week, man. He'll be fresh.
All right, man.
Yeah.
Go ahead and cut it out of here.
The outro.
Shit, what you sipping on, Ed? What you sipping on, man?
My bottle's in the kitchen, man. Yeah.
Man.
Next week, man. I'm sipping on.
I got some
whatever.
dates.
Shout out to our subscribers, man. All that good stuff. And Tank's dates with his healthy ass. And coming soon, Tank's Earl Grey tea. Coming to you soon. Organic.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Organic dates by Tank.